Que je pense que je vais être en retard. Je suis
Je
quand même toujours le
stream,
premier fucking arrivé. Ah,
juste FYI. J'étais en train de le démarrer. Hello.
Hi, I'll do just a little bit.
Oh, hello. Hi. Yay. No problem. Just, I think Durek is also a little late. It's fine. How was your day? Oh, by the way, I am already streaming. Just FYI. You know what? Let me just mute the audio on the stream until the other people are here. Hello, hello. Do, 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 do. All right, let's do this.
Are you singing the Jurassic Park themes now, or
Jurassic Park? You?
hello, hello, na-na-na-na-na-na.
No, I don't know. I guess I was singing. I didn't notice. Ignore me, please. All right. Um, hey, Ozzy, welcome. So let's get started. Last time, you were still a bit reeling from the disappearance of Irina. And by disappearance, I mean the kidnapping by Strahd. And you were done with all the battles and all that, but there was still these vines that were going south towards this huge tree that you would see to the south, and you decided, all right, let's just go investigate this for a while. But while investigating and looking for uh, some twigs on the ground, you actually snap a twig blight, and that triggered a little encounter. Nothing too bad. Um, the Giltas tree, the tree was a Giltas tree who started to attack you with all of these blights all around. Um, Thankfully, Ozzy thought to destroy Amnon's staff, and it created this incredible shriek that caused all the blights to fall and die. The Giltas tree, still standing, fought with you until the end, until as you were frightened from it and fueled by your revulsion, Amnon manages to launch two blasts that hit the tree on each side, shattering the sides and making it weak enough in the middle that it just collapsed under its own weight, and killing the Gilsus tree this way. After the battle, you were just investigating what happened there and trying to understand the nature of the Gilsus tree, when suddenly Liam is taken by some sort of feeling that he's had before, something that seems to affect him, um, and causes him to just blink out of existence, leaving you dumbfounded at the event. Before he left, he did leave you guys with the bag of holding, and he handed over the wand of magic detection, as he thought it might be useful to you guys. Um, but he disappeared. Reeling from yet another event like this and everything that's happened, you just grab everything and you go back to see the Martikovs. You hand them the gemstone uh, that seems to have had an immediate effect on reviving the crops. You receive in exchange some very valuable information about the castle, so you could maybe find the skull of Argynvost when you go there. Eventually, you make your way towards Vallaki. You see some refugees on the way, leaving Vallaki, perhaps going towards Kresk. And when you arrive, you have this nice conversation with the guard, who lets you in a little bit on the political changes that happened in Vallaki within the last couple of days while you were away. After that, you just head straight for the Blue Water Inn, where you order some food and rooms. And let me just put some a little bit of music. I guess this one might do the trick. Oh wait, no, you're in an inn, so I think I had one, especially for inns, which was fun. Where was it? There. Okay, that's a nice one. Um, okay, so you've arrived. What do you guys want to do?
Uh, is there a blacksmith?
Yes, there would be one. You could ask Tehanu since he did went to a blacksmith last time.
Itahanu, where's the blacksmith?
Oh, it's in Vavaki.
All right, he gives you information on where it is. You want to go now, or perhaps wait until the morning?
Oh, I guess we can wait till morning.
Mm-hmm. So, what's up? What do you do?
Is it time to take a rest? I don't know. Is it evening time?
It's you arrive in Valaki a little after sunset, so it's already a little late. If you want to go sleep early because you've had a very exhausting day, we can do that, no problem. Then we can pick up in the morning, or if you want to have a little talk with the Martikovs before going to bed, or if you prefer to do that in the morning, your choice.
Doesn't matter to me.
I'm trying to be.
So, what did you decide? The morning?
Yeah, we could take a long rest.
Okay. At this point, you turn around, you realize as you wanted to discuss this with you, like should we go get some sleep now or whatever. You realize that Esmeralda is not with you. She seems to have gone off somewhere as you've arrived inside of the
Did we
inn.
notice where she went?
Um, sure, if you want to do a perception check real quick and um, let me see.
It's did something update? It's not letting me roll.
Did you click on the icon in the
Hmm.
Foundry VTT page?
Yeah, my character selected.
No, like the Beyond 20 icon in the toolbar to activate it, to
I have
activate
to
the
do that every
extension.
week.
You have to do that every time you reload the page, basically.
Well, I rolled a
Yeah.
9.
Okay. So you did not actually see her leave the group. You
I rolled a 13. Did I?
Oh, I didn't see you roll, Ozzy. You saw her leave somewhere towards the city. You don't know where she went, but at least you know that she didn't like disappear or get kidnapped. She just left without saying a word, though.
That's kind of odd. She didn't tell us anything.
Yeah, it wouldn't be the first time she did that to you guys. Hey, the music wasn't looping. There you go. So, what do you want to do? You said the morning, so you all get your long rest. Okay. Um,
Okay.
all right, sounds good. So you go to sleep. You grab some food. You tell the Martikovs to talk to them tomorrow because you're really tired from the day, and you go to bed. You sleep. You level up. So everyone is level 8. If you haven't done your level up yet, please roll your hit dices. And if you have any decisions to make, such as which feat to take or which ability score to improve, and you haven't made that decision yet, you'll have to do it between sessions. For now, you can just basically take care of your HP and any automatic feat that you get, class feature as you level up. Okay. Oh gosh. Sorry.
What happened?
Ah, just eating some frozen mangoes, but it
It was
was
really cold.
still, yeah, it was too cold. I thought it would have melted a little bit. Okay, so uh, you all go to your rooms above. I can move your tokens. Wait, there. So you all go. You all take the same room, since you're only 4 people now. You only need one room. You will need to pay for the room and the uh, and the and the food. Uh, so let's just say 2 silver pieces each. That will take care of breakfast as well. And so you all go to sleep, and you drift off. really exhausted by all of the day's events, you fall into a dreamless sleep for most of you. Ozzy, you specifically. Uh, Let me just stop this music and replace it with something else. A little bit. Okay. Ozzy, you blink and you find yourself awake in a dark room alone. You can't see anything. You feel heavy cloth all around you, like you've been thrown in a heavy sack, and you feel the room moving all around you. You hear steps, muffled voices booming in the chamber that you are in. You can't distinguish the voices, but one of them seems familiar, but you can't recognize it. A bright light suddenly blinds you as you feel the heavy cloud that smothers you recede, and you feel fresh air on your skin. You see standing before you a young and handsome man with jet black hair. He is gigantic, easily twice your size, and yet somehow you feel that it's normal. He looks at you for a while and grabs you by the hilt. You feel emotions flood you. His emotions: hatred, sadness, rage, and a profound longing for something. This man you know, you've seen him before. His name is Strahd. He hands you over to an older man, gray hair and white beard, wearing long red robes. You hear them talking. Take this blade, Kazan, and destroy it. It belonged to my brother. It is magical, but I trust that the mighty wizard Kazan has the means to break it. I do not want to ever see this blade again, so make sure not one speck of it remains in this world. Yes, my king, said the old man, as a semi-translucent hand magically appears in the air and grabs you. He inspects you, he admires you. You are beautiful, Ozzy. You know that you are beautiful, with your thin crystal blade and your platinum hilt and guard. And you dread what is to come. Close your eyes as the hammer falls on you yet again. Your crystal blade is as strong as steel, but the magical incantations that the wizard Kazan is chanting as he strikes you again and again are making you weaker. Finally, you feel it rip. Your very soul seems to shred as you see the blade separate from the hilt. Ah, finally, the enchantment is broken. I can now destroy it properly. Igor, go fetch more coal. He barks at his apprentice as you see him begin to shatter the crystal blade into dust, slowly, portion by portion. Igor, the apprentice of the mighty wizard, dumps a sack of coals on the table, and it looks at you with greed in his eyes. While the old man is distracted, you feel his hand grab you by the hilt. Igor is running through the beautiful forest of Barovia. You can feel the wind on your platinum skin as he rushes between trees, still holding you in his hand. A group of bandits ambush him. You want to fight. You want to protect him. He saved you, but you have no blade. You feel useless. You watch as Igor is killed and his corpse looted. You are thrown into a chest amidst jewels and coins. The chest lid closes and everything again becomes black. You wake up suddenly, sweating. You are in your rooms, and you find somehow the sun sword is in your hand. Everybody wakes up. You all had a long rest. Welcome to level 8. I was about to say 9.
It would have been nice.
Level 8. Yeah.
I feel like we deserve level 9, though.
No. You don't deserve anything.
Oh.
At least you get your spells back and your HP back, and that should make you all very happy. And some extra HP as well. Right? So, yeah, what do you guys want to do on this fine morning? Actually, Tehanu, you didn't roll for HP.
I'm still kind of stuck at picking artisans' tools. I was like, the hell? do I want as an artisan tool? Because it's asking me that for the level up.
Okay. Well, um, right. So
I'll
it's
roll it in
morning.
due course.
You guys go downstairs, I assume.
Hmm.
Okay.
Yes.
So I'll just drop you guys back downstairs. There you go. What do you do?
I'm gonna ask for breakfast and
Okay.
ask the Mortikovs how have things been? It's been a while.
Uh, yeah, it's been a while since I've seen you. Well, things have not been good, I admit. Um, the Burgomaster is dead. Now there is a new master here in town, and I believe I can trust you. I do not like this Lady Fiona Washter. People are quite depressed from the recent events, and we don't even have any more wine to alleviate their troubles. When I saw you yesterday, I was hoping that you had brought with you some wine, but
Well,
I don't know what is happening there.
Well, wine should be on the way soon.
Oh, is it?
Mm-hmm.
Do you
Yes.
know what happened?
We saved the day.
Oh, well, that's good then. Ah, um, in that case, uh, let me offer you this morning's breakfast on the house.
Oh, thank you. That's very kind.
You're welcome.
yeah.
Do you have a Keurig? Because I could really go for a cup of coffee. I'm
Uh,
just kidding. I kind of didn't sleep very well. I'm a little loopy.
I have some water and an old sock if you want.
An old sock?
Oh,
Yes?
I didn't want tea.
Well, it's a very dirty sock, so it should look
I,
quite a lot like coffee and probably taste about the same.
okay. Gross.
FYI, I don't like coffee, so.
I can tell.
I commend your culinary creativity, sir.
So you said you don't trust the new burgomaster. My understanding was the previous burgomaster, uh, may they rest in peace, was rather corrupt as well. Is this just a continuation of that, or what is your insight in that?
Well, I think that Vargas was not so much corrupt, but just tainted by the power, and he he was not right in his mind. I think that he tried perhaps a long time ago to do good, but he didn't really know how, considering where we are. There's not much choice here. This one, this one uh, openly promotes her allegiance to the devil Strahd, and that cannot be good.
Well, unfortunately, you know, I feel like we should investigate this a little bit more, but we have a pressing task ahead of us. We have to go, unfortunately, to you know whose wedding, and I think not attending that would be a problem. However, perhaps you could, in the time in our absence, maybe speak to some of the townsfolk as they come in and out. I'm sure your business will grow once the wine flows again, and kind of get a feel for the pulse of the people. And once we return, perhaps we can help and alleviate this issue.
Well, perhaps we will do what we can do. And when you come back, perhaps I'll have more information for you. Perhaps
That would be
something that would help you I don't know. We'll see.
That would be delightful. Thank you. I mean, if you can, that's great. Do not put yourselves in any risk or put yourselves in harm's way. Just if as conversations come up in a place where people gather and speak, perhaps you can just kind of, like I said, get the pulse of the folk.
Don't worry about me. I know how to do my job. And being able to talk to people and not get in trouble is half the job of an innkeeper.
Wonderful, wonderful.
Very well. Will you be on your way then?
Do you are you familiar with the blacksmith in the area?
Well, yes. There
Is
is.
this a person of great skill, or is he?
Well, he makes the weapon and armor of the local guard. Uh, he has the skill he needs for that task.
Understood. Are you friends with him? Like, can we use like a reference from you to hopefully secure a little bit of a discount?
Sure. We're not particularly friends, but we are well known in the city, so you can say that Danica sent you.
You
Thank
could
you,
use
Tim.
your Costco member card.
Yes.
Sounds good. And we also have some goods that we need to sell. Is there a particularly good vendor that you trust that will give us fair price?
Well, perhaps I can help with that. The only store here is owned by someone who charges your kind of some very high prices. But perhaps I can be an intermediary, or at least, you know.
Okay. Well, as far as I know, is everyone else okay with selling some stuff and turning what we have into coin?
Yeah, didn't we have a bunch of stuff from the wolves' dens?
Yeah, 30 gemstones, 7 larger gemstones, 12 pieces of plain gold jewelry, 1 gold cloak inlaid with shards of jet, an ivory drinking horn engraved with dancing dryads, and satyr pipe player.
And me a dancing giants.
Yeah, Tahanu, D&D Beyond will automatically add your con modifier.
Yep. You don't add the con modifier when you increase the amount in D&D Beyond. So yeah, you
Oh.
would just add the rolled HP. You just add 7 to it.
Oh, but it's not a con modifier. It's like a.
It's 1d10 plus 3. It's the 1d10 plus con modifier.
So your constitution modifier is +3, correct? Because your hit die for, I'm assuming you're taking fighter,
Yeah.
is a D10.
I thought it was a 1d10 plus the fighter level, basically.
No, it's 1d10 plus constitution modifier.
And in
Oh,
I just roll 1d10 and I'm done then.
Yeah, you rolled a 7, so just add 7 to the manage level stuff. You change the rolled, the rolled HP part, right?
I need to reread my notes every damn time
Eh,
to remember what exactly I need to do with this thing. So that's
Just-
why I'm slow.
okay. And that's why I tell people, please do it before the session.
Airport run.
Yeah. Well, you had the whole week though. So where were we in the discussion? Oh yeah, you were listing the stuff that you had to sell, right? So let's see. You want to sell all of it?
And unless someone wants any of it, I don't remember how much gold. Did we deal with the gold inside?
It was all inside the Tony, and then it was inside the bag of holding.
Yeah. So I don't remember how much is in the bag of holding because I'm not
Quite.
tracking the
Yeah.
bag of holding.
Yeah. That's the other question. Where's the who has that stuff, by the way? Who has the wand of magic detect, and who has the bag of holding?
But as he had them both, he was the only one who was there.
As you took them?
I sure, but I would have taken the wand of detection and I would have given it to Amnon because I don't know how to use wands. I don't think.
Yeah, because he's the arcane
And
guy, basically,
yeah,
of the
he's
group.
now he's officially our magic dude.
Yeah.
Aw.
And then the bag of holding, I can hold and keep track, but I did not add it to my inventory because I didn't know who was holding it.
Okay.
So let me add it.
Okay. So add it to your inventory, and its contents was all of the monies, and the money was quite a bit
Does
of.
D&D Beyond allow me to? Does it make bag of holding like?
I don't think.
Or you can just add at the bottom like I did for my diamonds in
Yeah.
TOA. I just added it. There's a feature at the bottom. You can type whatever.
Yeah. Yeah. So just have your bag of holding, and then just other possessions. Add whatever
No,
is
I
in it.
put bag of holding, and then in notes I'll just put whatever is in there. So how much gold is in bag?
Well, let me see. If you put all of the coins in it, it should be. God. It's a shitload of coins that add up to total 385 gold, I think.
385 gold.
Yeah, they have like 4,500 copper, 900 silver, and so 385 gold.
Was there any other items in the bag of holding at this time?
Not as far as I know.
So okay.
How many charges did the wand magic have?
It had 3 charges. I think he had 1 used. I can check if he kept track of it properly.
Does it like replenish?
Every morning, yeah.
Probably full.
Oh, okay, so that would be full.
Mornings. It doesn't
Well,
matter.
it replenishes, I think, 1d4 or something, so you would need to
Says
roll
1d4.
for it. I'm still looking.
It's all back.
Okay. Right, so yeah, it's all back. But yeah, he had used one of the charges. Okay. So what else? I guess you had everything that was in the that you had found in the bag of holding. So you want to exchange it with Danica. Let's say. Well, that's a lot more than I expected. I'm sorry, but I don't think I'll have enough money to exchange all of these goods. Let's see. The jewelry might be easier to sell than the gemstones. So perhaps I can buy those from you. And for the gemstones, I would perhaps just suggest you go to some Vistanis. They might be able to exchange them either for money or some other gems or items, diamonds, something like that.
Absolutely. What how much is the jewelry that, and I don't want to inconvenience you. I know your business hasn't been thriving right now. So if it's an inconvenience, we can always go sell at a proper vendor. It's fine.
Yes. let's see. You have
I literally made an
12
item.
piece.
This is Pedro
Yep.
talking
Mhm.
in my inventory
Yeah.
called shit to sell. Which so it's gonna be 12 pieces of plain gold jewelry, one gold cloak inlaid with shards of jet,
Mhm.
and an ivory drinking horn engraved with dancing dryads and satyr pipe players.
Yeah. Aussie back.
Because I officially dubbed our because I'm doing it. You guys can call it whatever you want, but it is now the Azzy bag. Is the bag of holding.
The ass bag. All right.
Azzy
Works
bag.
for me.
All right. Let's see. She would be able to buy from you the cloak pin and the jewelry. So you have 12 pieces of gold jewelry and the cloak pin. So these would be the descriptions with the actual costs. Come on, paste. Why is it not pasting? Hey, that's interesting. Seems I can't copy paste stuff from the journal. Oh, I know what's happening. Ah, stupid. 1 second. All right. There. Um, so that would be a total of 550 gold piece.
Okay, so that's the gold and the gold jewelry and the pin.
Yeah. Yeah. So that's what she would be able to buy from you. The rest, no. And what else?
That's fine. I'm just gonna add 550
Yeah.
into the bag.
Just think of the other items that you might have to sell, in case you have anything that you have. So better to just keep it all maybe together or something. Because I know that you also
What is
had some other
385 plus
jewelry from
550?
other places. What was your question? What?
385 plus 550.
Yeah.
935.
No, 935.
Yeah.
Okay. Good.
Okay.
So yeah, let's just call it a good day of trading. And you want to go to the blacksmith now?
Of course, Kazan activate Tony. He's
Okay.
just to go to the.
Okay. Um, let's save some time here and just say the blacksmith is honored by your presence. Says that he's just a humble little blacksmith. He can fix your armor, but he wouldn't be able to remove the enchantment from it because he's not a magic user, just a regular blacksmith.
Okay, how much and how long?
It would take him the day. Let's say 10 gold pieces, and Tony is back to full health. Something like that.
So what? Wait, what?
10 gold pieces. Tony goes back to full health because he got some damage in the last battles. So that would be like the blacksmith repairing Tony. But that's about all he can do for you.
Right. But I want to size him to me.
Oh, you want to size him to you? Oh, okay. I thought you wanted like to remove the enchantment. To size
No.
him.
I'm
Okay.
gonna remove the enchantment with my fucking glowing sword.
Okay, so you want to kill him first.
Right, but I don't want to kill him until I find out. Like, if he's gonna tell me it's gonna cost 1,000 gold to
Yeah.
resize him,
Yeah.
like, or if he says, "Oh, I can't. You're too big and studly." Like, I don't know.
Yeah, I see what you mean. I
And
think
not all of this gold is mine, so I need to talk to the group and be like, "Hey."
Okay, I need to make some rolls. Give me a second. So it would be 20%. 20% of the cost of the armor. So 300 gold. to like resize it to fit you, and he says, you are quite large, and it's going to take quite some time. I can do it for 300 gold, if that's what you wish.
How long is quite some time?
Let me do another roll for that. At least 2 days. You got lucky on that roll.
And then would that be like what kind of plate mail then for him to wear?
Yes. Should be full plate.
So that would increase your AC by 2, right?
Yeah. It would, yes. How much did you say? It was how much?
300 gold.
That would take all of my gold. If I used all of my share of the gold, and then all of the gold I have on hand, I would be left with 10 gold.
It's your choice.
What do you guys think?
I'm cool with that. I'm just looking to see if we can maybe exchange some of the gems for diamonds because I like having 300 gold worth of diamonds to be able to res somebody. So
I do have a jeweler's tools proficiency, if that helps anything.
What? What?
I do have like the
Jeweler's tool.
yeah, something like that.
Yeah. I see. I'm actually not sure what that would be for.
Me neither. I
It-
assume a good thing.
Jeweler's kit 5e.
Internet doesn't say much.
Okay.
Well, at least not that I could find so far.
What do you think, Amnon?
I turned like
300 gold. How much is the normal cost of like? How much does normal set of plate armor cost?
1,500.
I don't know if it's worth it. You're literally saving 5 times the cost, but some of that's my money, you know.
No. I'm using only mine. Because there's 935 gold divided 4 ways, because there's 4 of us. That puts it at 233.75 gold each. And I have 82 gold. 81 gold.
Yeah, I mean, go for it. Unless we can like make Tony better, I feel like it's probably better to make ourselves better.
I don't think there's a way to make Tony better. Is there?
Yeah, I don't think so.
I don't
Can we teach him
think
to
so
use
either.
the weapon instead of just punching guys?
Alright, well,
If you're undecided, roll a d2, and 1 means you do it, 2 means you don't, or something like that.
alright. Well, I'm down to. So 1 was do it and 2 was don't?
I don't remember. I just said random. Make a decision.
Yeah, I'm fine. Go ahead. Go do it.
Then do it.
Alright, so I'm gonna like
follow your
bring
dreams, man.
Tony. I'm gonna like stick the lightsaber in its helmet and just activate the lightsaber to finish off the last bit of hit point.
Okay. He crumbles to the ground as a mass of disjointed pieces of armor, and you see the faint wisp of the magical construct disappear. Okay.
hi, Tony Stark.
Okay, so yep, I'm gonna give my bit of the money, which so that I can have it crafted. So it's all out of my own money. None of you guys are in any way fronting this. So,
Okay.
there you go.
Sounds good.
And I'm gonna ask him like, hey, please hurry and try to get done ASAP.
Yeah. 2 days. I will do my best. So he takes your measurements and all that, and okay, you are ready to go do something else.
The gemstones.
Yeah. You You can go visit the Valaki camp if you want for that, or see if you can find any Valaki camp, Vistani camp, sorry, or find any Vistanis on the road, because you see them traveling sometimes. And so we don't waste time. We assume that you go there. There's lots of cool role play. You meet up with old friends and things like that. Then you ask about some exchanges. They say sure. They are, very flamboyant people, so they have all sorts uh, of diamonds and stuff like that, and they are interested in gemstones. And the ones you have seem to be quite, you know, uh, precious, quite nice. So, what do you want to do with those gemstones in terms of exchange? You want to exchange for diamonds, for money, for what exactly?
We can get some diamonds. That'd be cool.
Yeah, I was. I don't. I don't. I mean, I don't know how much they're worth. I was just at least looking for 300 gold worth of diamonds. So I don't know if the gemstones are more than that, then the money could go towards the group. That's
Ye-
the only interest I'm after.
Okay, so you have 30 gemstones. Okay,
Wow.
each one costs 50 gold, and you have 7 gemstones that costs 100 gold each. So total, it's about 2,200 gold in gemstones.
Whoa.
Jeez.
2,200 gold.
Yeah, I told you guys you got super rich from that loot.
Okay, well, yeah, I don't feel bad about that armor now. If you had have told me we had 2,000 gold.
Yeah, you didn't know yet.
Is
So
that
how much?
500 each? Can we even get that much? I feel like we can't.
We can put it in the bag of holding. It's basically our safe deposit box.
It basically is, yeah. But you have it in gemstones, so you can exchange them for part of it for money. Vistanis aren't specifically rich; they can trade it for other stuff. They do have diamonds that they can um, trade with you for. But yeah,
Do they have any powerful artifacts?
powerful artifacts. Let me check something. Um, but let's just say that you would. Mm, they would charge you a little bit more than what they would be costing normally. So let's say a 15%. No, let me roll for that instead. Um, okay, just a 5% more than what the diamonds would cost. Okay.
That works.
Do they
Okay.
have a Vorpal sword or something?
I don't think so. Just give me a second while I look for. Where's Valaki again? What chapter was this thing? Ah, there you go. And we started camp. What do they have? Uh, okay. Hmm. No, actually, none of that stuff is specifically uh, uh, whatever. They can sell you some potions. They have a couple of potions of poison and a couple of potions of healing.
Potion. What was the first potion they had?
Um, of poison.
Hmm.
100 gold piece. And the healing one is 50 gold. And the Luvash, the Vistani camp leader says, "I'm sorry, but we can't really exchange much in terms of gold pieces for this, as we are fresh out of any gold, as we've just bought a quite nice artifact from someone."
What artifact is that?
Uh,
Esmeralda.
yeah, something that that Tehanu gave Esmeralda in the wolf den.
Got time. Jeez.
Well, what did you give her?
It was quite a nice piece, and I don't think I can say more. Private dealings and such. But if you would like, I can sell it to you.
It was ours before hers.
What is it?
I can't remember, and let me just go look for that werewolf den. Where was it? There you go. And where's the? Yeah, it was. Oh yeah, it was a sensor, electrum sensor with platinum filigree. The church thing, the sensor thing, whatever.
Yeah. What does it do?
It's beautiful. It's made of electrum metal, platinum. It's worth a lot.
It takes great pictures.
Uh, so, are you interested? Only 900 gold.
900.
But
Well,
it doesn't do anything.
I think I'll pass.
well, it's
it-
beautiful.
it's just. But it does it like have any magical properties?
Well, magic is quite rare. You can't expect anything, everything to be magical.
Yes, we can. We
Well,
literally have a lightsaber. We can expect
yes,
lots of
sure,
things.
of course. I'm sorry. My apologies. Yes, you can expect them. But you'll often be disappointed. That's all. All right. So,
Well, yeah. Let's pass on that.
um, so every so you have about 2,200 worth of gemstones. You could, let's say, how much of it do you want to exchange for diamonds?
I was well, I'm not sure how many reses the team would like to have.
Yeah, exactly.
It's 300 gold each. And or if people that would want healing potions on themselves for any just in case situations. Like if they're, I can't reach them or something. So
Hmm. So they said they had 2 healing potions available, right? And do you have uh, you don't have fourth, fifth level yet, right?
no, I don't get
Okay.
that till level 9. No, I
Okay.
don't
Okay.
get greater restoration.
Okay.
No,
No,
not
I
yet.
was more thinking about the raise from that or resurrect or whatever it was instead of revivify,
I'll be
right?
right back while you guys figure this out.
Yeah. Okay. It's getting kind of long, so decisions on how many reses you want.
I don't know. Do you guys have a preference? I don't know that there seems to be much else to do with the gemstones right now.
Yeah, you can just exchange them later, or you can always re-exchange the diamonds for something else if you feel like you don't need it anymore, or you'd just be losing on the 5% exchange rate every time. But that's basically it. So,
What do you guys think?
I think their exchange rate is worse than PayPal.
all right.
I don't mind taking the approach to switch them to gems or to diamonds because diamonds seem to like they would be able to have a decent resale value.
Yeah, diamonds are forever.
Mm-hmm. All right. So,
But do
why
you guys want
don't you
those? Do you want the
put?
healing potions?
I think I have 2 healing potions on me already.
Oh, okay. Tahanu?
Hmm? I don't know. He's not answering. Um, Okay, let's just move this along. You exchange, if you're okay with that, you exchange your 2,100 gold pieces worth of gemstones into diamonds.
So what would that be with our 5%?
Yeah. Wait. You exchange the. God. Give me a second. Sorry.
All right, so it's 2,090.
So you yeah.
Okay.
2,090 gold pieces worth from the 2,200.
Yeah, and I'll just put a note that I have that on my character sheet.
Yeah.
Perfect.
Okay. All right. After that, anything else you want to do of your day, or are you heading towards the castle?
I didn't have anything else.
How long does it take to scribe something into my spell book?
I
To
think it
learn a
says
spell?
2 hours per level, or 1 hour per level, or something like that. It should be in your features, class features. It's the Tomb of Leviticus, right? No, sorry.
No, it's
Um,
a different
Book of
one.
Ancient Secrets, right?
That's it.
Yeah, okay. So it says you can add it to the book if the spell's level is equal to or less than half your warlock level, rounded up, and if you can spare the time to transcribe the spell, blah blah blah. For each level of the spell, the transcription process takes 2 hours and costs 50 gold pieces for the rare inks needed to inscribe it.
Okay. Well, I guess I'll just pass on that for now then.
So, what did you want to copy? Was it identify?
Yeah, identify.
Okay, I believe that's level 1, so it would take you 2 hours and 50 gold pieces that you can do at some point during the day.
Yeah, but I also have to. I also have to buy the inks, don't I?
Yeah, I mean you guys have been shopping all day, so you can assume that you got the inks you needed. Okay,
Okay.
I don't want to be like super bitchy about it and have you go look for it and blah blah blah. So
Okay.
you can just assume that 50 gold pieces, it's just going to cost you the gold.
Yeah, I'll take the gold away.
Okay.
From assuming I bought the inks. I don't know if I have enough time throughout the day to describe it in while they're trading the diamonds and stuff.
I mean you need to be at the castle by sundown, and you slept early, so you woke up early. You have a full day in front of you, so you can assume that you had the time to do it at some point.
Okay, cool. All right,
So
I'll
just add
yeah.
the spell to your list.
So,
Okay.
by the way, I'm keeping tabs on everyone. So I took the 935 gold. I split it into 233.75 gold. So in the bag of holding, it says how much each person has.
Okay.
So then when we get another lump of gold, I'll split that 4 ways and just add it to everyone. So basically, everyone has a bank account within the bag of holding.
Okay, sounds good.
Does that make sense? Because I was like, I couldn't figure out how to keep my money and everyone else's money separate. So I just figure everyone's just
Yeah.
gonna have a bank account inside.
Yeah, just don't lose your credit card or whatever. Okay.
You almost sound like someone who works in finance.
That's so true. Okay, cool. So, is that about it for you guys for the day? You want to head on to the wilderness outside Valaki?
Yeah, let's do it. Unless anyone else has anything they want to buy.
No, I didn't have anything else.
Mhm. All right. Well, in that case, you guys take the east exit, and you find yourselves on the other side of Valaki, on the road towards the castle of Barovia. Okay. Um, so you make your way. Um, the roads seem kind of calm. You don't encounter anyone or anything that's, you know, no encounters. You arrive at this junction. Well, you arrive at the gates. If you remember the gates, I should probably just show them to you because you probably forgot what those gates look like. The gates of Barovia. There. So you arrive at those gates. As you arrive, the gates open, and you can get to the other side of it. And as you arrive on the other side, you see the road splits in two. So even here in the mountains, the forest and the fog are inescapable. Ahead, the dirt road splits in two, widening towards the east. There you see patches of cobblestone, suggesting that the eastern branch was once an important thoroughfare. Parked at the fork of the road, pointed east, is a large black carriage,
Those are really
drawn
big
by
horses.
two black horses. Yeah, they're big. They're just double sized. You see, it's just large versus regular medium tokens. But yeah, two black horses. The horses snort puffs of steamy breath into the chill mountain air. The side door of the carriage swings open silently.
Just like an open invitation to
Is
get
there
in.
any?
Yeah,
Is there any? There's no one inside. Oh,
it just you don't know yet if there's someone inside. Just
can
it's
I look
just been
inside?
waiting there, and as you approach, the doors swing open.
I'll poke my head inside to see if anyone's there.
It's empty. Looks like there's enough place for all of you inside.
Well, there's our ride for to go clubbing.
What do the horses look like? Are they like undead or something?
They look regular draft horses. Oh, and quick little retcon: as you are just about to leave the city, you see Esmeralda join you guys towards
Phew.
the door, and she is with you. Great. Um, so what did you guys decide to do?
You guys want to get in? I feel like this might just be like an express route to Strahd's castle. I'm gonna guess. I don't think anyone else is sending us chariots.
No, I
Well,
think you're right.
what does
Mhm.
the LED panel above the horse carriage say? Does it say casino? Does it say?
Above the doors, it
Yeah.
says exit in red.
Well, I'm down to just get in and see and hope we don't die.
Okay. You
I'll
get in.
hide.
As you are about to sit, you hear "ow!" No, sorry. There's no one inside. You, okay, you sit, and the doors slowly close behind you, and the horses get on their way, following the road. Um, and they get you all the way to beautiful Ravenloft.
Nice.
And there. Everyone, as you approach, this is what you see. So after winding through the forest and craggy mountain peaks, the road takes a sudden turn to the east, and the startling awesome presence of Castle Ravenloft towers before you. The carriage comes to a dead stop before twin turrets of stone, broken from years of exposure. Beyond these guard towers is the precipice of a 50-foot wide, fog-filled chasm that disappears into unknown depths. A lower drawbridge of old, shored-up wooden beams stretches across the chasm, between you and the archway to the courtyard. The chains of the drawbridge creak in the wind, their rust-eaten iron straining under the weight. From atop the high walls, stone gargoyles stare at you out of their hollow eye sockets and grin hideously. A rotten wooden portcullis, green with growth, hangs above the entry tunnel. Beyond this location, the main doors of Ravenloft stand open. A rich, warm light spills from within, flooding the courtyard. Torches flutter sadly in sconces on both sides of the open doors. So that's Ravenloft as you approached. I think I had one of Barovia, which was really cool. Uh, for the village, did I put it here? No, I think I just had it in Discord. It's okay. Okay, so you arrive There's the drawbridge, and beyond the drawbridge, you have uh, the the castle. So the horses stop right in front of the drawbridge. They don't cross it, and the door opens themselves again. What do you do?
Of this automated system.
Mm-hmm. By the way, notice with your perception that on the door there's a sticker that says doors open automatically. Caution.
Do not block the doors.
Yeah, that too. All right. Um, so yeah, what do you do? Why is nobody talking? What do you guys do?
I'm eating an onion ring.
We're nervous about Strahd.
Yeah.
All right, I'm gonna walk up.
I haven't noticed. Okay. Um, you set foot on the drawbridge. You see the. It appears to be sturdy, but there's a few of its boards that are missing, and it creaks and groans under your weight. You make your way to the other side. I'm not gonna do this because I hated this from the first time I've read it. But there's this 5% chance that you just drop and die. So I'm just not gonna do this because it's stupid. I mean, I don't want to
Roll for
roll
it.
and
Make sure. If we get a natural one, we're all dead. Just
Oh no!
Okay, so 1 person, 2 person, 3, 4, 5. Okay, nobody falls to their death. But
Nice.
seriously, I just didn't like it. And you could deck save and all that, but
or we just like fall off the bridge, and the bridge creaks and falls open.
yeah, basically, it falls beneath you, and you drop 1,000 feet to below, and it's
My
just
goodness.
it's just stupid. You just kill a character for no good reason, other than hey, look. But it breaks someone's game.
Yeah.
I mean, it's stupid.
Yeah, it's stupid.
Which is why I just told you, but I didn't want to do it. I rolled for fun, but I wasn't gonna do that.
So you did roll a 1. Oh no, that's the previous roll.
Yeah, that was Ozzy rolling for whether or not to buy the armor. All right, let's see. So you all cross safely. It creaked a little bit, and it was a little scary, especially with the fog-filled chasm beneath you that just seemed to go forever. But you arrive on the other side, and you pass beneath the archway next to those two towers, and in front of you, Castle Ravenloft, which I will show you guys again. Was Yeah, just to show you the dimensions of this thing. It's gigantic, 360 feet high. It has many levels. It's looming above you. It's very intimidating. It's very scary, and yeah.
It's like an onion. It's got layers.
Uh-huh.
It's like Shrek.
And also, it
Yeah.
makes you cry.
Oh!
Sorry, could not resist.
It's taller than the tower I live in.
All right, so you guys have been standing for 5 minutes right in front of the of the bridge. What do you do?
Someone go first. Maybe if we had a robotic suit of armor that could just walk in and lure any traps.
Okay. Ozzy makes the first move. And
Then he falls through the hole and dies.
all right. I just like to read this description. So, thick, cold fog swirls in this courtyard. Sporadic flashes of lightning lands the weeping clouds overhead. Okay, apparently there was also thunder and rain. Overhead, as thunder shakes the ground. Through the drizzle, you see torch flames fluttering on each side of the keep's open main doors. Warm light spills out of the entrance, flooding the courtyard. High above the entrance is a round window with shards of broken glass lodged in its iron frame. So yeah, so you see right here is basically the entrance, the front. Okay, and there's a door all the way here beneath the roof, whatever. Anyway, so that's how it is.
Souvenir shop.
So, nothing happened to Ozzy so far.
I like run, and then as soon as I get to here, I touch the wall and I run back.
Okay, there's no actual wall here. It's kind of. Let me just move you guys to. Whoops! Did I activate the wrong map? Yeah. Well, I'll just move you guys here so you can see what it actually like that shape, what it meant. Okay. So as you arrive there, you go under a sort of sloped roof, but you're like on the entrance of the castle.
Can I make a very, very brief retcon really quick?
Yeah.
As we're riding in, can I spend 10 minutes to summon Invincible?
Yes. Sure. I would assume you summoned him while you were walking towards like the first leg of the trip. And I totally forgot. I actually had that in my notes, asking if you wanted Invincible to ride next to you, or if you were going to ride
Yeah,
Invincible while the others
ridden
were in the
next to us.
carriage. Yeah. Yeah. But yeah, so we're going to switch musics as you are now within the realm of Strahd's castle. Okay.
Is this the only entrance? Like, is there any others? When you showed us that picture with the elevation,
Mm-hmm.
there was an entrance on the right.
An entrance on the right. Let me check that.
Oh, he meant the right entrance.
It's not so much an entrance on the right, but if you want to look for other entrances, like I switched to that map just to show you what that area looks like.
So if you, I don't have. Where's?
But you're in the courtyard. You can explore the courtyard more if you want to before you enter the castle, if that's what you want to do. Okay.
So you showed us an elevation picture.
Mm-hmm.
I can't find it.
Yeah, because I didn't share it. I just showed it.
Okay, can you show it again?
Okay.
Is that accurate representation?
Okay, I'll just share it so you can always access it.
Okay. Do you see where there's like the? So I'm assuming
Yeah.
the entrance we're standing in front of is the one dead center on the elevation.
Mm-hmm.
But there's another entrance to the right, or what seems to be a door of sorts.
Yeah.
What is that? Can I see that from where we're standing right now?
From where you're standing, no. But like I said, you're free to explore the courtyard before you enter, if that's what you want to do.
Okay, I'm gonna hop on Invincible and do my routine roundabout.
Okay.
At full gallop. Just go around.
Okay. There's Invincible. Where were you, my friend? We missed you.
I've been here this whole time. You've been gone.
So yeah, you summoned him, and he was really happy to see you. He told you about all of these needles that just poked him until he somehow felt like he was dissolving into mist, and he was really sad to go, and he couldn't remember what happened in between that moment until you called him back now. All right. So if I move him, does it? No, you need to click on him. You need to select his token and move him around. So what you'll see is that door that you were talking about. Okay. It's more of a a portcullis. So a massive wall juts out to connect the outer walls of the castle with the keep. A 20-foot wide, 20-foot tall archway offers passage through the connecting wall, but is locked by a rusting iron portcullis. That basically is what that I think what that door meant in that image, because it looks kind of weird.
Okay, I'm gonna go back and go up. There's two.
Yeah, it's about the same thing.
Okay. I'm gonna come back and be like, hey, does anyone want to go for a ride and take a look around? I'll hop off Invincible.
Okay. You see Esmeralda just taking a stroll.
Does she know where to go?
You can ask her.
Esmeralda, have you been here before?
I have, yes. It's it's
Hasn't Tahani been here before?
Yeah, but
as
I
far as
Yes!
as far as you know, he has as well.
Well, tell us where's the secret entrances?
have no freaking idea actually because I don't remember.
She says, "Well, when I've been here before, I I haven't. I've been sneaking, and those portcullis, um, they creak when I try to open them. So I haven't gone that way."
Do you know where on these grounds Strahd might keep bones?
Yes, I told you, and well, the Marsikovs as well told us of their room beneath the entrance on the lower floor, and that matches what I remember.
Was that other entrance the way into the lower floors?
We would need to go from this entrance, yes. That's how I've always come through here.
We could also search these like two guard thingies over here.
The doors seem to be unlocked. You can open them if you want.
Oh my god, you guys.
Oh
There's
my
nothing,
god, what did you find?
there's nothing there.
Yeah, those are gate towers. You find yourself on a flat stone floor with a hollow tower stretching high above you. Um, you can see the mechanism that raises and lowers the drawbridge above and the portcullis. Okay, that's about it.
So the entrance she said to follow, it's the one that's right in front of us, or
Yeah,
okay.
and you can see that it's almost sundown at this point.
Cool, let's go through the door and try to find where we're supposed to go.
All right.
What could possibly go wrong?
I wonder, huh? The ornate outer doors of the castle hang open, flanked by fluttering torches in iron sconces. 20 feet inside the castle is a second set of doors. Let me move Esmeralda.
Can't see anything.
You know why?
Can I cast light?
Yeah.
No, oh yeah, yeah.
Okay. So you cast light on. Should I assume yourself?
Unless Ozzy wants it, yeah.
You just tap it onto my shield.
Yeah, do that.
Okay. So Ozzy now emits light. Can you tell me, is it 60 feet bright?
Da-da. Hold on a second. There you go.
Thanks. So 20-foot radius. Okay. Okay, so it's 40 feet for dim light and 20 feet for bright light. There you go. So now your shield is emitting bright light, Mr. Ozzy. Okay. Slowly, slowly, dude. Let me see. Okay. The doors in front of you suddenly swing open, revealing a grand hall filled with the sound of organ music. And I
With
shall.
livers and kidneys. Yeah, never mind.
A set of double doors to the west appears to be or lead to an exit from the castle. This is where you came from.
I'm opening the door again.
Oh, sorry.
Thank you. No, I
Okay.
accidentally closed it.
Okay, then you could have reopened it. I don't think I had
tried.
it locked. It didn't work?
No, it didn't.
Okay. Overhead in the vaulted entry foyer, 4 statues of dragons glare down, their eyes flickering in the torchlight. Wait, that was in the entry. This is where you were right there? And oh my god, the music. Let me just lower the organ music. There you go. Better. Okay. Cobwebs stretch between the columns that support the vaulted ceiling of a great dusty hall dimly lit by sputtering torches in iron sconces. The torches cast odd shadows across the faces of 8 stone gargoyles, squatting motionlessly on the rim of the domed ceiling. Cracked and faded ceiling frescoes are covered by decay. Double doors of bronze stand closed to the east. To the north, a wild staircase climbs into darkness. A lit hallway to the south contains another set of bronze doors, through which you hear sad and majestic organ tones. An elf with a brown skin and long black hair descends the wide, the wide staircase, quiet as a cat. He wears a grey cloak over black studded leather armor and has a polished scimitar hanging from his belt. So he descends. My master has been expecting you. Please follow me.
Is this armor? Because I'm gonna be super pissed if that's plate armor.
You've been looking around. It is. It does look like plate armor. And let me read you the description. It's a suit of armor that is standing in an alcove, and it seems to be well cared for.
Well,
Yeah.
doesn't mean we can have it, like, just yet, right?
I don't know. But this guy here is saying, please follow me. And he is now going through this door. Alright. This grand hall is choked with dust and stretches. Ozzy, it is impolite to go in front of the guy leading you. This grand hall is choked with dust and stretches into darkness ahead. Webs hang from an arched ceiling like drapes, and life-size creatures of knights like line the hallways on both sides, their eyes seeming to watch you. Moving Esmeralda. By the way, Iron, do you have access to Esmeralda token? No, you don't. Let me give you access so you can move it. It might be easier for me if you
Okay.
just move her around at the same time as you. Okay. Thank you. All right.
Well, how did I just disappear?
Who
I see
disappeared?
just fine.
Oh, you just disappeared. Oh no. Oh, you moved behind the elf. That's why.
Sorry for the slightly meta question, but is anyone else lagging like hell on this map?
Nope.
I do feel it a little laggy. It's not that bad though, but it's kind of to be expected, I guess, in this map. I actually think that pointer, the one that lets us do this, is a huge reason for lags. So I think I'm going to just I need to test more, but I'll be disabling it probably at some point. Okay. All right. So he opens the doors. Dim, colored light filters through tall, broken and boarded up windows of stained glass, illuminating the ancient chapel of Ravenloft. And the guy goes to the corner and says, "Please come on in." And he just gestures you towards the door so you can enter. As you enter the chapel,
Oh, Jesus. Oh my gosh.
Whoa.
actually, let me.
Is that the abbot?
Ew.
All right. So this is where the fun begins. Um, you arrive in a chapel that is filled with dust and cobwebs, and yet you have all sorts of people. I didn't put as many people as you could expect, um, but you have all sorts of people here. Some that you recognize, some that you don't. You can see um, Strahd right there in front of the altar. There's a corpse right there next to him that nobody seems to have even cared to remove. The abbot is standing behind the altar. You can see Madame Ava. You can see Aragal from the Vistani camp. You see Ismark, Irina's sister, sitting on a bench. You recognize a few people. Some you don't.
Can I ask about certain people?
Yeah.
Okay, what do you want to ask?
Who is this one?
Someone. You don't know them.
Oh, what does she look like? I mean,
Okay, give me a second.
There's a lady that's duplicated somewhere.
So, it's a woman that wears a faded gold wedding gown. She has a platinum mask shaped vaguely like a skull. That's about it for the description, I guess. Let's see. You do recognize the abbot, who is standing there smiling behind the altar.
I knew he was evil.
The door behind you closes.
Is
Should have
Irina's
killed him
sister?
when we had
How
the
does she look?
chance.
Irina isn't here.
No,
I thought
Irina's
she,
sister.
her sister. You said her sister's here. I was kind
Brother.
of.
Ismark. The brother, the guy that actually gave you the mission to escort her?
But you did say
Yeah,
sister.
okay, yeah, you said sister.
I said sister? Okay, my bad. But yeah, Irina's brother, Ismark.
Okay, how's he look?
He doesn't look so good. He's just sitting alone on the bench, uh, his head in his hands. Doesn't seem to be very happy. And you guys, all five of you, just arrived. You entered.
So who's the lady that is duplicated?
Someone that looks maybe similar to the other one. I just ran out of tokens, okay? um, but yeah, there's all sorts of people. The one that's right here next to the door, you can see looks remarkably similar to Irina, but is made of all sorts of different
Ew.
colored flesh sewn together.
Ugh, that's Abbott's creation.
Isn't
Ugh.
that the thing I saw in the upper room?
It looks very similar to the thing you saw in the room. Yeah.
Ah, long time no see.
She's wearing the same thing, so it's probably the same person. Yeah.
I'm moving to the other side of Ozzy.
Uh-huh. You're right next to Aragal, the brother of Luvash from the Vistani camp near Valaki. He's right there, sitting next to Madame Ava. And right here is the
Madam
young.
Ava's here?
Yeah, she's right there.
How happy do they look?
Well, they seem fine. And there's this woman here that you've met in the werewolf den, and there's some shady people in robes. Um, All right, let's get this party started. You arrive. Would you like to go sit somewhere, maybe?
Are there any seats next to people that don't look like they're going to kill us?
On the side here, there's some seats.
I like that
And
idea.
actually, oh shit, I
Maybe
forgot
maybe
to
we
do.
could go up front. Shouldn't we sit with like the family of the bride? Like that side? I feel like we're that important now. We've been with her for.
Oh, since the light's on Ozzy, I can't see Esmeralda to move her.
Yeah, okay.
Thank
I
you.
think if you do like a selection box to unselect your token, it will let you see both of them. Um, but okay, you guys are all going to the side. You also see what seems to be another group of people on this side. Let's say I didn't actually put tokens for them. That seem to be some rather young and a little frightened group of adventurers like yourselves. They stand out as they don't look like Vistanis or the Drab Barovians. They are not all human either. You can see a mix of various races from the kind of adventures that you would meet in the Forgotten Realms. All right, and as you all take a seat, um, the doors open again and you see, ooh, I wanted to show you guys something. I wanted to show you guys something. You see Esmeralda notices someone somewhere, no token for her, but she noticed someone, and you can see her face just goes ugh with disgust, and you can see it's another Vistani, not Madame Ava, not Aragal, not Aragal. It's a third Vistani that is in the group, but she seems kind of different in that you don't really know why Esmeralda doesn't seem to like her, but she has this like dagger in her eyes as she's looking at her. And that Vistani turns around and sees you, sees Esmeralda, and she smiles. And when she smiles, you see her teeth, and you realize why Esmeralda is
Uh,
not liking her.
She's a
her name is
vampire.
Vistani Vampire. Can
Well,
I call
yeah,
her Mrs. Vampire for short?
if you want. But
Maybe.
yeah, no, it's just a super awesome drawing that someone did, and I was trying to find for almost a year a good place to just share it because it's so awesome, and I found a place to share it. She's someone that has been invited to the wedding. All right.
Please.
Okay.
I feel
Let
bad
let's.
for her though.
She seemed happy.
She lost both of her arms.
That is a good point. Okay, where were we? Mm, yeah, the doors open and you see the elf um,
I
get.
can't see shit. Should have sat closer.
Yeah, you can't see shit because of. Let me just put on some
I
light
think
here.
he would have lights in his own.
Yeah, for the purposes of, you know, the the wedding, there is some light in the chapel. And so you see the elf arrive with Irina. You recognize her as Irina, but she seems to be different somehow. The way that she walks, her clothes, is the same token, but she's looking different.
Has she
Um,
been bitten?
you don't know. Well, do perception check if you want to see.
Okay.
Let
Oh, not with that roll.
Yeah,
Rip.
you can't see, but she seems to be different, and she looks like this. I'm gonna show you guys this picture. And so the elf brings her to the front, and then goes back outside. Closes the door. And you see our dear friend. Wait, where's Tahano? Why do we see Tahano here? I think that's a button here. Oh, it's your mouse. Okay. Uh, um, okay, so you see. Okay, yeah, give me a second. There. Then music begins. Organ music fills the room, and the abbot speaks in a loud voice. It says, "We are gathered here tonight to celebrate the reunification of Count Strahd von Zarovich and Tatiana Amidipoka, who are joined again after 4 centuries of searching for each other. They are proof that love conquers all." And he just continues on this beautiful sermon, the speech, as he unites Irina and Strahd in the unholy matrimony. Do you guys do anything, or you're just watching in horror?
How do we stop this? I feel like half the people are going to attack us if we try to.
And you could object now or stay silent forever.
Hey, it's
I
your
I mean,
game, man.
Some cultures don't like observe that tradition where you even have someone who can resist. So I don't know.
It's your game, man. If you want to prevent it, you can always try. Doesn't mean you'll succeed. It doesn't mean you'll survive. It doesn't mean you'll fail either. It's all up to you.
Can I get a sense of like how many people here want to be here versus how many people, like how many people are, if there were say an attack, would side with Strahd versus?
Yeah, sure. Do a perception check, and I'll let you know. Ozzy, what was that perception for?
He was trying to help me with my roll, so I was going to offer
okay.
to assist since I could roll.
I did it.
Yeah, Amnon. Let's see. You try to look for sympathetic faces, and you see a few sympathetic faces, but you're not sure if they are sympathetic to you or to Strahd, and you feel kind of confused right now. Ozzy, however, well, you see a few people who seem to be here for reasons that, you know, they're not because they're happy. Let me lower the music from that organ, it's a little loud. You see there are these 3 women in the front and 1 man in these 2 benches in the front. You're not sure what you're getting from them. Do an insight check. You are, yeah, you're really not sure, but you feel like there's something weird going on between them. There's the group, we'll say some group right here, of the one that looks like adventurers. They seem to be scared. They have no idea what's going on, and they don't seem to be happy being here, but you're not sure if they can help you. Ismark here is not happy, clearly. This guy here seems to be paying attention. He's not really happy about this either, but you're not sure just whether or not he can help you. All the people in this area here, these 5 people, seem to be fine. This woman right here seems to be jubilating. She's really happy about what's going on. The flesh Irina seems to be completely oblivious to whatever is happening. She has no idea what's going on. And that sums up about everything that's happening here.
Have they started the proceedings or not yet?
The abbot is talking. He's doing his speech. So I was supposed to write the speech for today, but I wrote that dream sequence you had instead, and then realized I didn't have time to actually write a wedding sermon or whatever it's called. So I just said, whatever. I'll just say that he's talking.
Refresh my memory. Irina's father's dead, right?
Yes.
Okay. I have an idea. Can I like clear my throat and try to draw a little bit of attention to myself?
Sure. Throat clearing, attention sought. Couple of people in front of you turn around to look at you. The abbot doesn't seem to notice you. Strahd doesn't seem to do anything. But you see this guy enter and look towards you with a dead stare, basically.
Okay, so I'm gonna walk up to him and say, no. Is it not a custom that the bride should be given away to the groom in this land?
I have just given her away. Did you
Oh, no,
not
you just
see
walked her
me?
to the door. Someone is supposed to walk her to the altar.
That's what I did.
Present...
That's what he did.
Oh, well, fuck. Never mind. There was my idea.
Yeah, I did bring her to the altar. And he looks at you and says,
No, I thought I
attention.
didn't see him. I saw him open the door, and I saw her just walk up. I didn't see him walk with
Now,
her.
I actually
That's
moved
what I'm
both
saying.
tokens at the same time to
I
bring her to the
must
altar.
have just missed it. All right.
Yeah,
Never
that's
mind.
fine. And it says,
Forget that happened. That interaction, I never cleared my throat. I'm
Okay.
recalling myself.
okay. All right. So, the abbot. Yeah, no, I'm not gonna do that. Okay, so that's like the ceremony is happening. You're not interrupting it or anything, right?
I don't see as much as I want to. I don't see a good outcome.
Okay.
And in point of fact, I want to stop him. I just don't think this is the right time.
Okay. So, by the way, Iron and Ozzy, you both immediately notice that the abbot is casting a spell as a ritual, a spell that you do know, the ceremony spell. So you know that it's about to take 10 minutes.
Oh shit! Yeah.
No.
After that, they're gonna be married.
Yep. But yeah, he's currently casting that ceremony ritual, and you're just watching, feeling completely powerless. And the ritual finishes, and you can see Strahd and Irina. Somehow you feel that they are now married. And the abbot says, "You may now kiss the bride." And as he says that, you see both Strahd and Irina almost simultaneously just go and bite in each other's necks.
Oh Jesus!
Yep.
And then they separate again, and you can see Irina with a bit of blood coming out from both the side of her lips and the side of her neck. And she smiles. Strahd turns around, opens his arms wide as he looks upon all of you. He says, "Thank you all for coming and for being witness to this joyous occasion. I don't get many visitors here, and truly, I am happy to see you all." He looks towards the woman that you've seen here earlier, that seem to be happy. It says, Lady Fiona, welcome. I am quite happy to hear about your recent dealings in Wallaki. Then he looks.
Which one is she?
She's the new burgomaster.
Yeah,
No. Which one? Like I don't know who.
this one.
Okay, the purple-looking chick.
Yeah, purple-looking chick. He looks toward the group of adventurers right there and says, You, my friends, I don't know you yet, but I'm sure we'll get to make better acquaintance within the next few weeks. And
Who does he say the two? Sorry.
the other group of adventurers that seem to be scared and have no idea what the fuck is going on.
Okay.
He looks towards Madame Eva. Says, Madame Eva, thank you for accepting my invitation and for coming all this way despite your age. He then looks towards you guys and says, and you, I am glad to see you. This could not have happened without you. Then he frowns and says, Where is your friend?
What friend? We have many friends. We don't just have one friend. I'm more popular than that.
I am talking about Liam Greyheart.
I think he's using the washroom. He may be around later.
He smiles. Says, Well, I am glad to see you as well. You are welcome into my home. I have been meaning to see you, invite you here for a while, and I am surprised. No. And I am glad to finally have you here. Please make yourselves at home. And then
well, if you
yeah.
insist.
And then he just gestures toward everyone else and says, Enjoy the rest of the night. Mingle. Have fun. And he grabs Irina by the arm. And they both leave together. For some reason, mouse keyboard control stopped working. Okay, and they both leave. There. Okay.
Nice. You think they're banging?
I don't even want to think about that.
Esmeralda. What?
The bite wasn't bad enough to see.
Yeah.
What looks like it's this way?
What's the question?
Where I'm at right now. What's over here?
All right. So what's over here? You have an arched room that connects to a vast chamber to the east. Well, that's where you are, and a staircase that rises to the west. Alcoves in the north. Yeah, that goes up. Alcoves in the north and south walls hold 8-foot-tall sculptures of helmed knights with muscular builds. Black shadows fall across their faces.
I'm gonna ask Elfie McElferson.
Mm-hmm.
What's your name?
My name is Rahadin, Mr. O'Drakenus.
So, would you care to give? This is our first time here. Would you care to give us a tour of the ground?
I have far more important things to do than to play tour guide to a bunch of adventurers who will be dead within the week. But
within the what?
He smiles, doesn't repeat the sentence.
I know you.
Feel
You
free
cut
to
off.
move around.
I couldn't hear you.
Yeah. He still doesn't answer.
No, we legitimately couldn't hear
Oh,
you.
No, like
okay,
your
okay.
microphone cut off.
Within the
Sorry.
week, I just said
Okay,
within the week.
okay. I thought it was
Like,
gonna
yeah,
say like
you
within the
cut
hour or
out when you were
something.
talking, and we didn't hear it.
It's like, what's the timeline? How much left? How much do I have left to live?
Yeah. But I knew that you didn't hear, but I was just like, it was more fun to just not repeat it.
Okay, so
Um,
based on where I'm standing, I want to make my way towards the door. I'm not going to walk around him. I'm gonna
yeah.
basically shove my way past him.
Okay. So it's you're just gonna shove him.
Yeah.
Okay.
Like I'm walking towards the doorway. I want to find where the stupid damn crypt is. I don't care about any of this shit. I want to find the damn crypt.
Okay. Do a dexterity check just for fun.
Wouldn't it be strength in athletics? I'm not trying to nimbly get around him. I'm literally trying to shoulder check him.
Sure, whichever you like.
Ugh.
Okay. So you try and just shoulder shove him and get away, but he's really nimble, and you're not even touching him. You're not sure how he got out of the way, but you just see him back on the other side, almost like he didn't move, and says, "Feel free to move around. Don't go in any restricted areas."
What's in a
But
restricted area?
oh, you'll know.
Would this have a restricted sign on
Okay.
it?
Yeah, is there postage and signage?
The staff only.
Are there any
So,
hard
yeah.
hat areas?
Perhaps. Let's
So
just say that if it's a restricted area, you'll know because you'll be dead.
Well, that's not much of a warning, is it?
No, it's not. Either way, you are free to mingle here, or if you are to leave this room, it is at your own risk. I do not give you my promise of safety beyond these doors.
I think to myself, I'm gonna enjoy killing this guy soon.
Is like, does that mean we can't even leave? Like, leave the castle?
You you can leave if you want. He just said beyond this room, he is not giving you any assurance of safety.
Oh, no, but so we were kindly invited. We won't be kindly escorted, like, to leave, or any like safe passage for leaving the castle.
You don't know.
Seems like we're on our own for now.
Yeah, it does.
Yeah, you don't know. He just said beyond this room, blah blah blah. So maybe, like you said, you were cordially invited, but not cordially exvited.
Doesn't want to be
Outvited.
sued.
But you don't know. All you know is what he just said. All right. We are about 2 hours in. We did start a little bit late. So you guys want to continue for like another 15 minutes, or do you want to call it a day now, or you want to go for another 3 more hours? What?
Yeah, I think we should probably call it. Mostly because I want to play classic.
I can't get in. I'm stuck on the server loading screen.
Oh, I've been in all night. Sorry.
It's okay.
What level?
All right.
What level did you get?
I'm level 7. Almost 8.
Oh wow. Well, GG, go level. I'll catch you guys later. I'm gonna
Have a
jump
good
in
night.
the Discord.
All right. Well, good night. This was fun.
Yeah. Yeah, have a good night, guys. Yeah, I'm looking forward to the next session. I want to see what happens here.
Yeah.
Mm.
Fun. All right. Well, good night. I'm just gonna drop from the stream. So, good night and thanks for watching.
Night, guys.
Good night, Dylan. See you next week.